getting stacked.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's an exciting day today. We're about to go jump in the GTR, cruise out to BMW and check out the first M240i that's arrived in Australia. My M240i's finished production. It's on a boat shortly. It should arrive in about a month, so I'm excited to get behind the wheel of my car. But today will be the first time I actually get to see an M240i in the flesh, sit inside it, check it out, and hopefully take it for a bit of a drive. So I'm going to get plenty of video. I'm going to give you a couple of my first thoughts on the car. I've seen plenty of press pictures. I've read plenty of information about the car before putting an order on. So first time to go and see it in person is pretty exciting. There's also some pretty cool cars out there. There's a really nice F-Series M2, and I'm going to do a bit of a comparison between the new G-Series 240i and the F-Series M2. Of course, I've owned a couple of F-Series. I've owned a 235i, I've owned a 435i, I've owned an M4, so plenty of BMWs that I'm familiar with. I currently own an X6, so this will be the exciting day to go check out the new machine in the BMW stable. Very excited. So going to go jump in the R34 now. Let's go for a cruise to BMW. Okay, so here we are with the new 2022 M240i in Thunder Night Metallic, and my initial reaction is that this is a striking looking design. Seeing the car in person, it has a really great presence. It has a very aggressive, sporty and modern design language throughout. Something which doesn't translate into the photos, it has great proportions. Given that it's built on the 3 and 4 Series chassis, it has quite a wide and long wheelbase, yet with a tightly packaged body draped over it, which pushes the wheels out into the corners. I thought it looked good in photos. It looks really great in person. The first standout design feature is that big power dome bonnet, befitting the power of that 6-cylinder B58 bi-turbo, officially rated at 382 horsepower, but more likely putting out somewhere in the low 400s. Come around to the back of the car, and it's a very squat and abrupt tail design. The taillights themselves are extremely angular and are really three-dimensional. The pictures don't do them justice, as they're really quite nice in person. The look of the slimline active kidney grille fits the scale of the front end and is much less controversial than that of the 3 and 4 Series. It looks good here. The single bulb arrangement headlights are nice, and the large triangular brake cooling ducts round out the good looking front end. The side silhouette is classic 2 Series, with a long elongated bonnet, sweeping roofline that drops into a Hofmeister kink C-pillar, and a stocky abrupt boot line. Shown here with the 18-inch standard forged M-Sport alloys, the optional 19-inch will certainly fill the flared wheel arches a little better, but these actually look quite good. And there are a lot of M-Sport features on the car, it must be said, from the M-Sport side mirrors, to the rear spoiler lip, to the diffuser, and other small touches. It has the M look to back up the M performance. I was fortunate to park up next to this beautiful blue F-Series M2, and when comparing the two side by side, the M240i is certainly the larger car, having grown onto its 4 Series chassis, but in all of the right dimensions, wider and longer. And there's actually a lot of visual trickery going on with the M240i, which makes it look like a bigger car. The long bonnet with the power bulge, the stocky front and rear end, the blackout treatment on the lower sills, the short overhang. The design amplifies the car, but you can certainly see the 2 Series evolution and the DNA when comparing the F Series and the G Series. Taking a look at the interior, firstly the flush-mounted slimline door handles are done right. They work well, especially with the comfort access, and they don't stick out and disrupt the body line. Stepping inside, the front seats are a huge improvement on the previous 2 Series. Beautifully bolstered, super comfortable, and suit the look of the car perfectly. The back seats are also a step up in design, although they are smaller than the previous model. Assume so this car won't eat into the 4 Series sales. They've done something special with the door cards. The M Sport flag is incorporated with customizable backlit LED, and it's a really cool touch. Adds a bit of sporting drama to the interior, as they should. It's a sports coupe after all. Something else not immediately obvious in the photos is the size of the sunroof. It's huge and takes up the majority of the roofline. It really gives the cabin a nice, almost convertible-like feel when it's open, and brings a lot of natural light into the cabin. The dashboard layout is standard G Series, which is a good thing, as BMW have the best ergonomics, media, entertainment, fit and finish amongst the competition. Overall, they've nailed the interior. It has a great sports design without sacrificing comfort. The perfect everyday driver's car. So that's a quick look at the design of the new M240i. In my next video, I'll give some thoughts to the drive of the car. Suffice to say, it's an exciting machine from behind the wheel. So subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified of that video. My M240i arrives shortly. I'll be modifying it to well over 500 horsepower. So like and subscribe for that content, and I look forward to seeing you there.
Tell me the deck is stacked.